And in our top business story, ecotourism, a new concept in the region, is critical to economic diversification. That's according to global hospitality and tourism experts at the two-day GCC Ecotourism Conference in Ajman. His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Thani, a board member of Air Arabia and Director General of Sharjah Statistics Center, attended the event, underlining environmental efforts that contribute to sustainable economic growth. In line with the month-long UAE Green Festival, Mario Gianni Masia, Managing Director of Alfax Vacances, showcased the importance of biodiversity in pursuit of ecotourism. He says in Spain, demand-driven tourism was transformed to a supply-sided and sustainable industry through the conservation of wetlands and protection of wildlife, enabling them to offer varied experiences such as photography, scuba diving and bird watching that led to an increase in visitors. Locally, the environmental agency in Abu Dhabi presented ongoing conservation efforts in the capital. Analyst Ahmad Alanzi says while it's still in the early stages, they are in discussion with the Abu Dhabi Tourism and Culture Authority with an aim to develop local ecotourism in the future.
We are just in discussions to see what sort of partnerships we can engage in to develop this sector. This is a very new concept for the region. It's very new for the GCC and it's very new for the Emirate of Abu Dhabi and the UAE. But we realize that there are hotspots, so to speak, of ecotourism informally. So we'd like to see what sort of services can be provided in these areas, but while protecting the environment at the same time. So we see ecotourism as a tool that we can benefit from as environmentalists, but also the other sectors see it as an economic beneficial tool and as a diversification of our economy.
There is an increasing number of young people, companies and properties in the UAE that have already adopted green practices. Ajman's Ramada Hotel and Suites General Manager Iftikhar Hamdani says despite being relatively new to the market, the property recorded 124,000 room nights in 2013, which is among the highest occupancy rates in the Northern Emirates. It is a reflection of the rising trend in guests favouring properties that are environmentally responsible.
Today we are the leader in the Middle East with many activities in energy conservation, water conservation, composting. 90% of the waste of the hotel is not going on the landfill. We have in-house compost machine. We are developing all our 60% organic waste into a compost, and that compost become a food for my plants. So now we have our own urban farm where we are planting the vegetables. That vegetable we are using in the gardens also. And not only that we do this waste management, but we are engaged in many other activities. For example, we do celebrate all the environmental day. Yesterday was Earth Hour and all the team was engaged.
And the Tourism Dirham, a new fee announced by the Dubai Department of Tourism and Commerce Marketing, the DTCM, in January, takes effect today. The fee is imposed on guests staying at hotels and hotel apartments in Dubai per room per night, with hotels passing it on to the DTCM. Issam Abdurrahim Kazim, CEO of Dubai Corporation for Tourism and Commerce Marketing, the DCTCM, a new affiliate of DTCM responsible for the international promotion and marketing of Dubai, was quoted in local reports as saying that revenues raised from the Tourism Dirham will be used to fund the development of the Emirates tourism and trade sectors, which includes investment into both enhancing the destination offering and into marketing. A fee of 20 dirhams is charged by 5-star hotels, 15 dirhams by 4-star hotels, 10 dirhams by 2- and 3-star hotels, and 7 dirhams by 1-star or budget hotels. That's according to the DTCM. Abu Dhabi Airports has reported a 15.6% increase in passenger traffic during February 2014 at Abu Dhabi International Airport as compared to February 2013. The airport's passenger statistics showed that 1,411,881 passengers used the airport during the month, growing from 1,221,686 during the same month a year ago. Aircraft movements increased to 11,174 in February 2014, recording 12.2% growth when compared with 9,960 movements logged in February 2013. Additionally, cargo activity handling rose to 56,902, representing a 13.8% increase when compared to February 2013. Commenting on the traffic report, engineer Ahmad Al-Haddabi, the Chief Operations Officer at Abu Dhabi Airports, said that 2014 is anticipated to be another record year for Abu Dhabi International Airport, as the airport continues to register double-digit growth in the passenger traffic. The top 5 routes from Abu Dhabi International Airport during February were Bangkok, Jeddah, Doha, Manila and London Heathrow. The aggregate assets of banks operating in the UAE surged to 13.1% to 2.02 trillion dirhams in 2013, compared to 1.79 trillion dirhams in 2012. That's according to the Board of Directors of the UAE Banks Federation. At the current level, the UAE banking sector is largest in the Arab world in terms of assets. Last year, the UAE Bank's total deposits increased to 1.27 trillion dirhams from 1.16 trillion dirhams in 2012. During the meeting, the board reviewed the major achievements of the past year, which include initiating and launching the Code of Conduct, organising the Federation's first annual event, the Middle East Banking Forum, and the significant role the Federation has played on different subjects such as the mortgage loan caps, liquidity regulation of banks, monitoring of large exposure limits, and the establishment of Al-Ittihad Credit Bureau. The Federation's annual report highlights key economic and banking developments for the year, which reflect a strong performance and growth across almost all indicators, resulting in comfortable liquidity, strong capital base, and high capital adequacy ratio in the industry as a whole.